welcome back to another video. I hope you enjoyed my little makeup routine there. I thought it might be quite fun to film what I do on my face in the mornings. I am definitely no expert, and I can assure you these eyebrows are out of control. Since lockdown, they've clearly not had anything done to them, and I'm used to getting my eyebrows plucked or waxed every like 6 to 8 weeks. I usually get them done. These guys are out of control. Luckily, I have very light coloured hairs that grow out of my eyebrows, so I can just highlight with the powder the bits that I want to highlight. But I can assure you down here, I've had a go with the tweezers, but it's not quite the same. Anyway, so yeah, I hope you enjoyed that makeup routine. I hope you've enjoyed the video I posted the other day as well when I cooked the Louisiana gumbo. I really enjoyed making that video, and I can definitely see the way things are progressing that I would like to do more videos like that. So before I get into today's video, I just wanted to give you an update about how my weight's going, how my fitness is going, and all things related to that basically. So weight-wise, I'm really happy. I have now lost 1 stone and 9 pounds since I began this journey. And I seem to be averaging losing 1 to 2 pounds a week, which I know isn't a lot, but don't forget, I'm not actually dieting. I'm just trying to eat sensible meals every single day, and I'm trying to do exercise every day, and I want to find a way that I can maintain. So when I actually get to my goal weight, I'm not going to have to radically change my eating. I can continue in the way that I've been eating. It's definitely taken me a while to get into the food groove. So getting the right balance between having recipes that are quick to make, so like 15 to 20 minutes and it's all made, and then also having recipes that take a lot longer and that you can enjoy putting together, like the gumbo in the previous video. Food-wise, things are going well. From a fitness point of view, that's still ticking along. I'm still doing my running 3 times a week. On Mondays and Wednesdays now, I'm doing a half an hour run, and then every 5 minutes I'm doing sprints, and I've now upped my sprints to 45 seconds. That is really hard. I'm actually going to say they're not really sprints anymore, because I think sprinting for 45 seconds is definitely way beyond my capabilities, but I do a much faster run, and especially in the last 30 seconds when I know the whole thing's going to be over, I really go for it, and I really try and power absolutely as fast as I can, and then I sort of collapse in the middle of the road going, I've done it. And I always give Scout a cuddle as well at the end, because she runs with me and she's really good motivation, and she's tired as well by the time we get to the last 45 seconds of running. So we congratulate each other, have a little rest, and then we walk home for 5 minutes so that we're cooling down. So that's been going really well, and I've been enjoying it. I've also been keeping up with my full body class. So one of my friends runs a online class, and I've been doing that once a week on a Thursday, and I've been using muscles I didn't even know I had. I've improved my burpees. So when I was first starting burpees, I haven't done burpees since school. I was having to like step it back, step forward, and now I can jump back and jump forward and jump up. So I'm definitely getting stronger from that point of view. The first week I did it, I really hurt my leg and I found it difficult to run, and I was a bit like, oh, I don't know if this is for me, but I've pushed through that now, and I feel really happy with pushing myself enough but not injuring myself trying to go at the speed of somebody else. So I've kind of got that worked out as well. I've been doing walking, obviously every day I pretty much go for a walk. On Sunday mornings, we've really been enjoying going for a big long walk. So get up, literally just have like half a piece of toast, half a cup of tea, just enough to take the edge off the hunger, and go for like a 2-hour walk. We've got a really lovely place up the road from here that we can walk to, and we take Scout on a nice long walk on a Sunday morning, and then we come back and have a really nice breakfast and have a bit more of a chilled start to the day. So that tends to be the routine with food and with exercise, and the weight loss is still happening, and I'm still feeling really motivated. I'm definitely snacking so much less than I was previously. I was the snacking queen and I don't know what's happened to me now. I just don't need to snack as much. I've just really focused on what's going on inside my head. Why was I snacking so much? Why did I have this link with sitting down on the sofa watching TV and eating snacks? So I'm just working out ways how I can break all of those bad cycles and how I can bring the more healthy cycle in and hopefully keep it going forever, or as long as possible. So that's where things are at the moment. Bit of a mini update for you. For today's video, I thought it would be fun to film what I eat in a day. So I haven't eaten anything yet. I have had a cup of tea, but that is it. I am ready. I am starving to have my breakfast this morning. So welcome back to the kitchen. So I'm going to have my breakfast now. I must admit I've been a bit later with doing this than I planned because I had some work to do this morning before I got started filming. So I'm really starving for breakfast now, basically. So I want to have quite a nice healthy breakfast that's gonna fill me up. And I think I'm going to have porridge with lots of nuts and seeds, topped with fruit and yogurt, and then a little drizzle of maple syrup. Back to these classic camera angles that I know you guys all know and love, but this is the easiest way for me to show you what I'm going to put in my porridge this morning. So I've just got my pan here. Why has this happened to my nice gold pan? I don't know, so annoying. But anyway, probably because I put it in the dishwasher, I would imagine. Got some normal porridge oats here. And I'm just going to do half a cup of oats. I find half a cup is genuinely the right amount. I would be piling it in otherwise. Okay, so half a cup of porridge oats, a teaspoon of chia seeds, a teaspoon of hemp seeds, a teaspoon of cacao nibs, a couple of walnuts, a teaspoon of sunflower seeds, a couple of Brazil nuts, and some macadamia nuts. So you're just going to put in some water. It's probably about 3 tablespoons of water, and then a big splash of oat milk. So I'm no expert on the nutritional properties of different foods, but I just wanted to talk about the reasons why I put in some of the things that I do into the porridge oats. So hemp seeds have got a really good source of omega-3 and omega-6. I think omega-3 is in abundance in our diet, but omega-6 is definitely one of the harder ones to get. So that is a really good way of adding it into your diet. You can put it in your porridge, you can put it on your salads. Cacao nibs have antioxidant properties that help with the free radicals in your body, so I believe. Now, Brazil nuts, this is a bizarre one. This is going to sound really weird, but Brazil nuts actually have radiation in them. It's something to do with them growing really, really deep underground near where there's radiation in the earth. And so it absorbs the radiation, and apparently that's really good for you. I don't fully know why. I'm sure other people will be able to tell you the reasons, but I know that it is very good for you. And especially if you have an underactive thyroid like me, Brazil nuts are really a good thing to be eating. You don't need more than 2 or 3 a day. The milk that I'm using to put in this porridge is the Oatly Barista oat drink. It's not actually milk, it's oat drink, but you know, it acts like milk. This is my favorite milk. Honestly, it is so good. It's good in tea, it's good in coffee, it's good in porridge, it's good as just a total milk substitute. This is the one, guys. If you're looking for plant-based milk, that's your girl. It's lunchtime now, but I actually had my breakfast so late that I'm not actually that hungry to have a big lunch. So what I thought I would do is make some hummus and then just chop up some carrot sticks and have it like a snack, and then I won't be too full up for my proper dinner. You can hear Scout there, she wants her lunch. So we've got a new NutriBullet RX, which I'm really excited to try. We had a NutriBullet previously and I've had it for about 5 or 6 years, and then the other day I was making something and it broke, something just went pinging off it and it doesn't work now. So we thought we'd upgrade and we now have the NutriBullet RX. So I'm really excited. This is the first try of using it. So I'm going to put together my favourite hummus recipe. I actually use butter beans rather than chickpeas. I just seem to really like the consistency, but you can pretty much use any beans that you have lying around. So I've drained 1 can of butter beans. I'm going to tip that into the cup. 2 tablespoons of tahini. That gives the nice sesame seed flavour. Half a clove of garlic. A little squeeze of lemon juice. Some olive oil. Salt. Okay, pop the lid on this cup, and with the RX you get this little contraption which helps you tighten it, make sure it's on really nice and tight. This is genuinely my first go of using this, so fingers crossed it works. Okay. That was terrifying. Okay, I like quite a thick consistency. That is really good. Just enough garlic. I always find if I put in a whole bulb, it's just like really strong garlic. You need quite a lot of salt, quite a lot of oil, and because it's quite thick, I think that plant-based milk just gives it a better consistency. You can put a little sprinkling of nutritional yeast in if you want a slightly different flavour to it. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't, but I'm quite happy with that and I think that's delicious. So I'm going to chop up some carrot sticks and have that for my lunch, not the whole thing. Hello guys, welcome to dinner time. I have to be honest, it is the next day. I was a bit of a fail with doing the dinner last night. I forgot that we had a Zoom conversation and quiz, so I ended up just reheating some leftovers for a really quick dinner yesterday. So I'm sorry that's not a proper what I eat in a day, but this is essentially what we had last night just as leftovers, but I just thought I would make it from scratch today so that you can actually see what we had. So that's why I'm changed, wearing something different, but I'm going to make a vegan spaghetti bolognese now to have for dinner. So I finished chopping up all the veg. I don't have any celery. Normally I'd put celery in this, but Mark isn't such a big fan of celery. Normally I'd put in onions, celery and carrots and garlic, but I'm going to be missing out the celery. Thank you so much, Kat, for talking about in the comments of the last video about oil. It's really interesting to know all the different types of oil and their uses, so thank you so much for your helpful comment. I'm going to be sticking with olive oil, but I am going to experiment with some rapeseed oil as well, because I think that actually might be a healthy alternative. So I'm going to whip together this vegan spaghetti bolognese sauce. So there you go guys, that's a super simple bolognese recipe. We'll probably have that about once a week, and then it freezes really nicely for when you don't have as much time. I'm just going to serve it with some whole wheat spaghetti. I need to be careful about how much spaghetti I actually put on the plate. Somebody told me 40 strands of spaghetti is the sensible amount to be having. Obviously I don't count 40 strands, but I try to take less than I used to, and it's surprising actually how much that fills you up. You can always have more if necessary. So I do 2 portions of whole wheat spaghetti and then about 3 spoonfuls of that on top, and then optional, you could have vegan cheese, or we've got some basil as well, fresh basil to go on top. But yeah, that's my super simple vegan spaghetti bolognese. I don't have a recipe for that, I just kind of made it up myself. I really like to include the balsamic vinegar because I feel like it just adds a really nice hint of sweetness to the flavour, which is really good. Good, okay then guys, I hope you've enjoyed this video. You're going to see what the bolognese looks like, and then that's going to be everything from me. So I hope you've enjoyed watching this video today, and I look forward to seeing you on the next one.